Mate, I want to talk about that David Raya save because when it happened, like it was mental. Like I saw it and everyone was going nuts about it. But then, like good old social media, they all start flipping filtering in, don't they? Like, and
Yeah,
there's little bits of criticism starting to come in. And I was like, am I actually seeing this, mate? Like people saying that like he headed it straight at him and it was an easy save and all this, mate. Genuinely, I
it's
couldn't believe it. So talk to me,
it's
mate.
the
Talk to me about
it's
this
the
save.
yeah. It's the typical it's like talking about what you said about the criticism. It's the typical ones that don't know much about goalkeeping or have
Yeah.
never played a game before, where they think it's an easy save. It's not. You've got to remember you've probably got what 20,000 people behind him. The
Yeah.
pressure's on his shoulders. It's nil, and he's come off and pulled a double save like off in a really important game. It's crazy. And to be fair, I was actually out with a few friends at the time watching
Yeah.
it, and it was honestly, I was like, he's saving this. I said he's saving this. I had a feeling. I
I
knew it.
said the
I
same
said
thing.
like, I've got a feeling he's saving this. And
I
honestly, it's the initial first save is brilliant, and then to get up, it's a bit like the one you said about. I had a one that was on the bounce, headed down. It's so
Yeah.
hard because it's on the bounce. It's honestly, it's up there with probably one of the saves, if not the save of the season.
Oh,
Come end
without
of the
doubt,
season,
mate.
it's so underrated. I think people like started commenting bad things about it. It's don't understand the technique for him to be able to get his hand down there and get it back out as well as he's already on the floor.
Yeah.
It's an
Mate, I
outrageous save.
when I saw these comments, like, because they came on our social media as well, because obviously
Yeah,
I couldn't wait to show Ollie in the morning. Like, when he woke up in the morning, I was like, Ollie, you need to see this double save by David Raya. And I filmed his reaction to it and everything like that because it was quality. And then I put it up, and there's still people going on there, like, oh, he headed it straight back at him and all this sort of stuff. Like the same one the week before with the Ollie Watkins one. Like that Ollie
yeah,
Watkins one was outrageous, but I think this one was just next level.
it's crazy. You're always gonna have them people that are just either got a bit of jealousy or they don't like Arsenal or they don't like Raya and they think, oh yeah, we can just jump on a bandwagon and just sort of give a bit of criticism. But when you look at it from a goalkeeper's point of view, it's outrageous.
Yeah.
The reactions to get off the floor that quick and his speed to get back across the goal is crazy. It's
Well, I went through it with Ollie, and I literally broke it down because I was like, people just don't get this, and I
no,
showed him like because when he steps up for the penalty, David Raya, he ain't like waving himself around or anything like that. You
no,
could
he's not.
literally see the focus in his face, like
Yeah,
as he stood there looking at the ball, focused. But he'd already made his mind up where he was going right before he even took the penalty.
yeah,
Because if you watch it back, and I've watched it back with Ollie, and I've watched it back myself as well, because I'm still trying to figure out how people don't think that this is a really, really good double save.
yeah,
But when I watched it back, he goes before the kick's taken. So he's already knows
yeah,
that he's going to go right.
yeah.
And the thing is, what non-goalkeepers won't understand is that when you decide which way you're going, if they go in the corner, you still ain't getting it
No,
unless you go early.
yeah,
And
definitely.
I think David Ray he's gone and he's gone early so that he can make the corner. Now it
Yeah,
turns out that the penalty weren't the best penalty in the world.
no,
And
of course, but
but because
yeah,
he's gone early, David Ray is like he's already overdived a little bit. So his
yeah,
save
massive.
playing all the way out here, it's kind of down here. So when
It's
he
in on
parries
himself,
it,
isn't
it
it?
comes back in the
Yeah,
middle, doesn't it?
yeah, it does. Yeah,
So he dives, he parries it, it comes back into the middle to where the kicker's just taken it. But before he's even landed, he's already starting his swivel. Like
yeah.
it's literally outrageous.
It's,
But he's doing that there, and then the balls come bouncing out to the striker. And I'm trying to think of the mind of a striker because obviously he's got the whole goal that he can aim at here. And
yeah,
David Raya is like, at this point, he's off by the goalpost. Like he's out
yeah,
of the picture and
of
he's got the
course.
whole goal. And then I'm thinking, okay, it's 0-0, it's Champions League. I've just had a penalty saved. I ain't going to go in for the corner because there's a chance that I could miss. And then
No,
if the
exactly.
penalty's saved and then I miss an open goal, like he's going to get crucified. So I
Yeah,
think he's gone safe. He's gone safe by putting it towards the middle of the goal because he don't think that Ray is going to get up that quick and go.
no,
No one does.
no,
And
no one
then
does.
so I don't think it's a glaring miss. I genuinely think in his head, I think he's gone centre of the goal because he
Yeah,
doesn't want to miss. He wants to take that eliminator away. And then David Raya just out of nowhere, flipping like he's swiveled and, and he's back before you can even think about it, mate. And mate, it's just
I'd
ludicrous how quickly he
I'd
does it.
love to know. I'd love to know how many seconds from the point he's made contact with the ball
Yeah,
to then the header coming back at him or to the side of him. How quick he's had to in his mind to think, I've got to get up. I've got to get my hands in this position to get up.
yeah,
It's got to be. I'm talking seconds. Like
yeah. If
the
I'm a
fact that
guessing man,
he's yeah.
I'd say 1.4. I
And
reckon.
that the whole thought process of goalkeeper, as you both know, is that's that's no time at all.
No,
Like I know he made instinct saves, but him to be on the floor to then swivel and get up and make the save again
yeah,
is outrageous. Whether he's put it in the middle of the goal, where he's put it back at him, or he's put it to the side of him, his reactions to get up from making a save like that anyway, to
yeah.
then get back and make a double save, it's
It's
outrageous.
ridiculous.
And I don't even see how people can be saying like it's straight at him.
Yeah.
Like,
And
but
what
you're
people
right, he's
don't get
gone.
is he's there. Like,
Yeah,
like he's made that himself. Like he doesn't know where the striker's going to put it, but he's
no, of
got
course not.
up and he's got back to give himself a chance. But the
Yeah,
fact that he's got
massively.
up so quick has gave himself that chance of the striker
Yeah,
putting it back somewhere where he could potentially reach. And that is the furthest point that he could have reached because he was literally on the line when he saved it.
yeah, he was
Um, and it was, mate, if you like
outrageous.
the penalty save, I say was a good penalty save. It wasn't outstanding.
Yeah, no, I
His
agree.
his second save was better than the penalty save.
Oh, definitely.
It was a little bit reminiscent of the Tottenham save. Remember when he made that save against
Yeah,
Tottenham when he dived back and clawed it
yeah, he
away?
did. Yeah, yeah,
Like that's a really, really good save.
yeah,
But when you put the two of them together with that reaction time in the middle, makes it absolutely outstanding for me.
yeah. And I think it's until like you like me and yourself now breaking it down, you don't actually realise every little bit that goes into it. His footwork, his
Yeah,
positioning, his thought process, his it's outrageous. And yeah, I think it's probably one of if not the best saves made in an Arsenal shirt. I think
I think it is.
definitely.
I think it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's the best save. The most not. I don't think it's the most important save. I think the penalty
No, of
save in the
course not.
Champions League last year was more important.
Yeah, no, I agree. But
Um,
in terms of the actual save itself, in
yeah,
taking out the importance, I think it's outrageous. It's a
I mean,
great
the
save.
man's on fire,
It's
absolutely on fire.
a great
And when
save.
you talk about his footwork as well, what's amazing is that he went early for the penalty, but
Yeah,
his left foot was still on the line when they
I
took the
know.
penalty. Like,
It's easy. It's easy for your foot to come off the line there because he's so quick with his feet.
yeah,
For him to then keep his foot on the line as he's diving,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
outrageous.
He's timed it perfectly,
He's perfect. Honestly,
absolutely
it really is.
perfectly. And like you saw it the week before with Ollie Watkins, is his balance and coordination to land, make that swivel and get back up to make that save is just another level. It's
Yes, amazing. So
absolutely